The Young and the Restless spoilers. Amanda Sinclair receives a call from Naya Benedict. Amanda all of a sudden gets a call from Naya, wishing to meet. Amanda is naturally stunned, however at the same time worried because of the restraining order that Imani had placed on her. She accepts to meet at the Crimson Lights. Amanda hopes Imani isn't trying to set her up, however then dismisses the idea, considering that it is uncertain that Imani would use her own mom to establish Amanda to break a restraining order. Amanda is specific that Naya wouldn't be on board with such a thing. Amanda waits at a table for her to get there, and she does. And now this is one perspective stumbling block out of the way. Amanda, nevertheless, is very worried about that restraining order and asks Naya if she knows anything about it. Naya frowns and informs Amanda that Imani has now went behind her back, and she's not happy, although she comprehends her hesitation of Amanda and her intent. Naya had told the whole story to Imani in front of Amanda the last time they met in Amanda's hotel suite, and Imani naturally had been distressed, that being the very first time she was ever told such a thing. Mom and the older child have a rather uneasy discussion from that point, trying to interact as though strolling on eggshells. Naya tells Amanda she does wish to be a little more familiar with her. However, with Imani securing that restraining order, possibly it would be much better if they have their conferences in secret. Amanda tells her she isn't so sure she can do that, provided this order. Amanda lets her know that she doesn't want to do these things in secret, keeping Imani out of the loop, even if it does prevent them getting to know one another. This might put a rift in between Naya and Imani though. When Naya Benedict all of a sudden contacts her for a conference, the Young and the Restless spoilers tease that Amanda Sinclair will be amazed in an approaching episode. The Young and the Restless spoilers. Imani Benedict had issued a restraining order barring Amanda Sinclair from contacting Naya Benedict. Audience members of The Young and the Restless will keep in mind that Naya's other child, Imani Benedict, got a restraining order against Amanda when she tried to get in touch with Naya in previous episodes. Naya herself had lastly accepted to consult with Amanda, and they'd gotten rather familiarized, and Amanda was getting some responses regarding the situations in which Amanda and her twin sibling, the late Hilary Hamilton, were separated, and why. Naya had been under the control of her mom and dad as a young trainee, and actually had no choice in the matter.